Hello, Mr. Opoku. I want you to teach me about the weather in Twi.
Yo, Mate. Let's start by treating the basic terms. All right. Look into the sky. What do you see?
I see the sun.
The sun in Twi is known as Ewia. And you know something? The Akans believe that the world consists of all the things under the sun. Hence, the world is known as Ewiase in Twi language.
Can you throw more light on that?
Me to me. I mean, yes, I can. I'm saying that the world is known as Ewiase in Twi language. Ewiase, as you can see, consists of two words. That's Ewia, the sun, and Ase or Asie, which means under or bottom. So Ewiase literally means under the sun. Ewia Ase, Ewiase.
Now I understand.
Well, it's getting late. Look into the sky again and tell me what you see.
I see the moon and the stars.
Great. The moon is known as Bosome, while the stars are known as Nsunoma. And one interesting thing, the month is also called Bosome in Twi language. This is so because the appearance and disappearance of the moon signify the beginning as well as the end of the month. It's like everything about the month revolves around the moon as far as the Akans are concerned. Hence, we call the month just as we call the moon, Bosome.
Interesting, but that's not all. One can also see the sky and the clouds.
You are right. The sky is known as Ewiem, while the clouds are known as Mununkum. However, the heavens are known as Esro or Osro.
But I've heard people refer to the weather also as Ewiem. What about that?
Precisely. The weather is known as Ewiem. We believe that the weather conditions are mostly determined by the conditions of the sky. So, the sky determines the weather. And that is why we call the weather as what? Ewiem, the same name given to the sky.
Matthias here. Question. How do you say weather conditions in Twi?
Well, for weather conditions, you can say Ewiem Tebia, or Ewiem Sakrae. When you say Ewiem Tebia, that precisely means weather conditions. And when we say Ewiem Sakrae, that also literally means changes in the weather or changes of the weather. Ewiem Sakrae. However, you can use Ewiem Tebia or Ewiem Sakrae to mean weather conditions. So if you want to ask, how is the weather? You will say Ewiem Teseng. Ewiem Teseng. Ewiem, that is weather. Teseng means how is or how are. So let me digress a little bit. That is why when we say what is saying, then we mean how are you? How are you? Or at is saying, then we mean how is it? How is it? Good.
Then let me ask you. Right now, Ewiem Teseng.
Oh, Ewiem Yekama. I mean, the weather is fine.
But I find it to be cold.
In that sense, you will say Ewiem Yenyuno or Awowum. Ewiem, as you know, means the weather. aye. Here we are prefixing a verb in simple present tense with a, so it then becomes past perfect. That means has become. So ewiem has become cold. The weather has become cold. And then when we say awowom, it means it's cold. It's cold.
How I wish the weather feels just as you are describing it. Unfortunately, it hurts.
It's true. Ampa. Ewiem ayeshe. The weather is hot. Ewiem ayeshe. The weather is hot.
What about that?
Wow. That's ayiremo or enyinam. Lightning. And agrada or aprana. Tender. Wow. And do you know how we call storm? Storm is known as nsuframa. Here we have two words. Nsuo, which means rain or water. And then mframa, which means wind. So literally, we say wind, rain. Wind, rain, nsuframa. And then with thunderstorm, we call it nsuframa jampentrudu. Nsuframa jampentrudu.
So, how would you describe the weather as windy, rainy, or cloudy?
When the weather is windy, we say mframebo or mframefa. And when it's rainy, we say nsuoto. And cloudy, we say ewiem ayekusu. And let me add this. Fog is called ebo. So when it's foggy, we say ebo esi. But in normal daily conversations, they will say ebo esi. They will not say ebo esi, but they will say ebo esi. Ebo esi. That means it's foggy. It's foggy.
Fine. What about the seasons?
Well, we have only 2 seasons in Ghana. Dry season and wet season. And that is epebre ne sutobre. Epebre ne sutobre.
Mr. Opoku, medasi pi.
Oh, enase. Emri bia wo hia moa no. Ka kire me, meboa.